Obi and Davido lend their voice of the arrest of Verydarkman. Okay, guys, since Verydarkman was arrested by the EFCC, it has gained a lot of traction and attention at all social media platforms. He has been trending for days now. Likewise, EFCC and GTB Bank. A lot of Nigerian celebrities, politicians, and influencers has lent their voice for the arrest of Verydarkman, and also with the hashtag FreeVDM. Davido posted on his official Twitter page with a picture of him and Verydarkman, and he said, "Outside all the whole noise, it's good to see that the good ones actually impact lives and people actually appreciate. The support I'm seeing for VDM everywhere is encouraging. Makes one want to do more for the masses. Free my guy." Okay, guys, Davido has just shown solidarity to Verydarkman, and he has also called for the release of him.
Davido lent his voice in the call for the release of Verydarkman. Davido is a selfless artist. Davido has a heart of gold. That man is an angel sent from heaven to make everyone on earth happy. Tell me, which other big celebrity don't come out say make they release Verydarkman? A lot of people, they do like say they no see him. But OBO, Davido don't come out say make they release Verydarkman. I told you people, I've spoken to some influential people. VDM will be out. I'm an OG.
Labour Party presidential candidate at the last presidential election, Peter Gregory Obi, has also lended his voice on the situation on ground, and this is what Peter Obi had to say. The recent development in our nation continue to raise serious concern about the direction we are headed as a democracy. The tension in the land, aggravated by the hardship, is being needlessly fueled by the attitude of the rule of law and human rights. The arrest of Martin Vincent Ose, popularly known as Verydarkman, though perhaps within the legal right of security agencies, was carried out in a manner that left many Nigerians unsettled. The display of force, lacking in transparency and civility, closely resembled an adoption, a disturbing method that not only creates fear but also risks being mimicked by criminal elements. If Nigerians begins to struggle to distinguish between legitimate arrest and unlawful abduction, we will lose the vital layer of our national security and accountability. This trend is not new. We must recall, even in our esteemed judges, the last line of defense for justice have been suffered with similar indignities in recent years. When those who interpret the law are treated with such disregard, it is difficult to expect the ordinary citizen to feel protected under the law. Moreover, this method are beginning to affect the economy and business environment. The backlash directed at GTB Bank, allegedly linked to the circumstances surrounding Mr. Vincent's arrest, has led to serious reputational consequences. At the time when investors' confidence is already fragile, we must do all we can to avoid actions that tarnish the institution or undermine the trust of both citizens and the international community. One cannot help but ask, was it impossible to invite Mr. Vincent in a civil and transparent and legal manner? Would that not have spared Nigerians, GTB Bank, and our national image of unnecessary shame and losses we have now witnessed? Similarly, troubling are the allegations surrounding the so-called adoption of Nan's president. If true, he raises critical questions about the independence of student leadership and also subtle erosion of young voices in our democracy. Nigerian youth should not feel coerced, silenced, or absorbed into political agendas that do not reflect their will. The oppression of young voices, whether through force or patronage or intimidation, is dangerous to the path we must not normalize. We must return Nigeria to where justice is done and seen as to be done without theatrics or abuse. A country where youth can speak freely, judges can serve with dignity, and institutions can act responsibly. This is the Nigeria we must rebuild. A new Nigeria is possible. This is a very fantastic write-up by Peter Obi. This is one thing I love him. He's someone that pays attention to the activities and what happens in the country, and he lends his voices at any little opportunity he gets. That is why we love and respect him. Since Verydarkman was arrested, he has been trending, and different celebrities and a whole lot of people have a lot to say concerning his arrest.
How many of you have heard of Verydarkman? How many of you have heard of Verydarkman? Eh? He is not your typical religious person, Abi. And he does not speak in tongues, he does not kabash. But what God has used him to do in Nigeria, even GOs, and powerful prophets in Nigeria. They have not done it. Now the fear of Verydarkman is the beginning of wisdom. God has used him to bring justice to people. There were people who took money from others to do something and they didn't, and they refused to give them their money until such victims went to Verydarkman, and Verydarkman took up the case. But you will never see him as a prophet, and he doesn't care. For you, a prophet is the person who carries microphone like me, carries bell. Here, take it. That is your idea of prophets. Wearing tassels and all of that, prophesying things that don't happen and may never happen, giving testimonies of lion carrying you and flying and dropping you somewhere and all of that. That is your idea of prophets. But when you go to Isaiah 58 of his 9, he said, you fast, you pray. God said, get out. I don't care about your fasting and prayer. You do marathon fasting. Say, I don't care about all those things. You're just wounding yourself for nothing. You will get ulcer. If you don't have this physical, you have, many of you have spiritual ulcer because of unnecessary fasting. You fast unnecessarily, you have spiritual ulcer if you don't get it. Many have both the physical one and the what? And the physical. God said, take away all your fasting, take away all your religious things. He said, all I want is that you should take care of the needy. He said, lose the fetters of injustice. That's what the Bible says, in his days justice shall flourish. That's one of the prophecies and the spirits on the Lord Jesus. I think that's Isaiah 11 when he was mentioning him. Prince of peace, Lord of lords, he shall have this, he shall do this, he shall dispense justice. Praise God. Hello. Meanwhile, his name is Verydarkman, but your name is Light of the World. But he's the one dispelling darkness. And you, who is the light of the world, Lucius, you are the one bringing darkness. He doesn't belong in the tent of meeting. The tent of meeting is the place of ordination, the place of kabashing, the place of bubuyaya and all of that. He doesn't come there. He's just in the camp. Hello. His name is Verydarkman, but he does very light things.
Yesterday, the son of Fela Kuti, Shehu Kuti, had a lot of revelation which he made concerning the arrest of Verydarkman, and he had a lot of revelation and a lot of encouragement to give Nigerians on what next to do. And he has said that from Monday, all the Nigerian youth should bring out their placard. We will be marching to the EFCC office, likewise GTB Bank, for a walk of solidarity for Verydarkman. He has been doing a fantastic job on Nigerians, helping everybody a very little chance he gets. And this time he needs Nigerians to also support him, because he has been supporting everyone at a little chance he gets. He had a lot to say concerning this. Okay guys, drop a comment below, tell what you think about it, like and share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Listen, I don't know why, when me I tell them something say they happen for this country, and they holler, they shout, say ain't nobody takes it serious. VDM lawyer is my lawyer. We follow GTB, the drag case. Not only GTB, all the banks in Nigeria. There's no bank in Nigeria that is a good bank. There's no bank. When that my issue happened, my DM was full of people's horror stories. My sister, Yeni Anikola Kuti, my sister just called me last week. Say her small money where she keep inside her GT account, it disappeared. She called me again, say they want add another journalist, saying gets one money for the GT bank, all the money disappear. Now say they withdraw money, your money go just disappear inside that bank. So that's a story for another day. The banking institutions, but this thing will happen to VDM. So how is it possible to happen? Waiting they happen, waiting they really. Now I want to tell you people about the church government of Nigeria. As federal government, they run our country. Now so all these big pastors too, they run Nigeria. You see, for all this their church, all their members now they run Nigeria. That's why Nigeria can never be good. Go to any civil service, any government office. Now so they gang themselves like courts. The way courts is, they gang themselves up inside office. Now so all these church members, they own different government parastatals. We say that from certain church, Once one person from that church don't be oga for there, and so you go load everybody from the church. Now don't say outside people, outside people, outside people they do this stuff. Outside, nobody they do this thing reach churches. So as soon as one day boycott GT Bank, that is only one part of the thing we give this thing power. Look, I'm just gonna not pay tithe this Sunday. And I know if I pay tithe this weekend, now they go take lock VDM on Monday. And now they hear me, if I pay tithe this weekend, now that tithe they won't take lock VDM on Monday. Now all my offering, when they go donate, all the latte tithe and offering. That's what they are using it for. Because we don't understand this country. So this situation now is that men of God, so-called men or people of God, not only men, people, the people of God are the ones fighting VDM for speaking the truth. Yes, bank must put mouth because bank is a thief business. Everybody knows how Nigerian bank na thief. Who get money inside bank reach churches? Who get money inside bank reach churches? Now they don't call the bank, say me the whole VDM there. So they won't arrest them. So maybe that's why they even go to take him mama money to loan him to the bank. They have planned everything. Now the people of God, it is the people of God that have done this to somebody that is fighting for poor people, because he's asking them to return money that they stole. Because he's asking them to return money that they stole. I told Deji, that's why I never talk about the matter. I said, who arrest them? Waiting gonna be the issue. Or can I say GT Bank? No, if you say that they won't arrest them. On top of say they thief money, they no bond them well. So there must be underlining. And he also post video. I see one video where he post about the Tinubu, even though those are no press any button. All their boy won't make them think say yes, that they do work, that they work, make them say that they work. They say go put their own mouth. So we as Nigerian people need to understand, say VDM, this matter, it pass as we see them. If we no fight for all these kind of things to stop, for people to be using our institutions as their persona, it's crazy. At the time that waiting they happen be that simple. This is what is happening to VDM right now. And nobody is going to call out the pastors that run that church, the general overseers that run the church. Nobody will call them out. Nobody will say that anything bad is happening from there. Our institutions are failing us. So me, I never even really follow in. I never follow in talk before on the matter. Now yesterday, when did they call her DG? Now yesterday they brief me on the matter. Cause left to me, to say he has asked me in the first place. That's why I tell him every time. On herself, now in the year word. Forget fighting for all these big people. Any big man will come meet you saying get problem. Tell me go solve a problem by yourself. You are the big man. Concentrate on helping the poor. Help the powerless. Don't help all these people say when their hand they clean their hand together, everything they clean. Nobody they hear. Now when small state don't come and say we affect only them. Yes, let's face these institutions. If we hear say any of our institutions they do anything, call them out. Forget all these rich people, all these, forget them. Because at the end of the day, most people just want to see people locked up. We are suffering. I look my DM, I know we talk, I mean, people don't shout. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? What are you going to say? What haven't we said? What haven't we said? What haven't we said? What haven't we said? When we call you people to actually do, it is the effort. You see, that's why I don't believe in charity. You know, because I have some money. I have some money. And people ask me for money all the time. They ask me for money all the time. And for somebody like me, we get some change. That's the easiest thing I can actually do. It give you some money. You know? The amount of times I give you shall determines if I care about you. Right? But most people that give to charity, it's not as if they're giving it every week or every day or every month. Once they don't give one, it's okay. They don't forget the matter. We need your participation. Nigerians, we must participate in this country. We must participate in this country. And many things will happen to us for this country. Small things like this, now go stop her. Small things now go stop her. When this GT Bank thing happened to me, I swear, which I won't come my money for GT Bank. I say I will come my money, but I come look and say, if I come on, which Nigerian bank? I look at the best thing to do is to fight them and collect the money that they have stolen back. Because any of the banks, they are all the same. So I start class action suits. Nigerians are not supporting my suits. We need plenty of people to complain legally against these people. We need to face these banks in the courts. If you take your money for one bank, put it down, they are doing it there too. My DM was full. Whether that UBA, whether that Zenith Bank, whether they are all the same. The only way to fight them is to take our money back from them. Now this second one now, as VDM, you know say when I go carry in a matter, when I count in a matter, give VDM. Anywhere where una do una count in a matter. You know. Now when me I dey respect the boy with that. He go carry himself, he go come up for your house. When I Jaws, so he go go inside bush for Jaws. He go inside bush for Zaria. He go for bush for Iloni. He go for Benin. He go for, you know, he go. It remind me of me, say, when I create MOP. And I remember back in the day, me say, I go wear my shoe, wear my cloth. I go Lokoja, I go Anambra, I go up and down Nigeria. They try to bring people to the consciousness of my political movement. So this one now, when they happen, not be soon I go sit down for this thing. Because it's either they carry him to court on Monday, or they put him in their cell still. Wherever he is, right there when I love him. Millions of you people watching, following, show up. Trust me. If you not show up one time, this will not be saying, it's not a protest. This is not a protest. This is called solidarity. See, now when they defeat many of our people be that, and at the name that they give Nigerians, be that, the name that they call on be that, they say that they are ungrateful. That's what they tell me every day. That's what that bastard Samuel Ekpa, which they call now, where they don't hold on now. When he said they come back to, where they come, she be saying my papa die like chicken. He's coming to Nigeria. Let's see how they will end him in Nigeria when he gets here. Before upon determine which animal they end like that. You don't understand? See my grandma, my papa, they die like chicken. See Nigerians, they not grateful. See, no matter what the person do for now, when something bad happen to now for inside the house, now they do it, yeah. Some of them even they laugh the person. This is your chance to prove them wrong. Show VDM solidarity. Yes. For matters when no reach this one, but don't gather go there, go they do rubbish. If na pop idol now, Nigerian idol, they look for a contestant. Not only will you people pack yourself there in your hundreds of thousands, you now be going on TV, making fools of yourself, people's fathers, people's mothers, people's children. All of you will be on TV. With the one we get talent to, the one we don't get talent, making a fool of yourselves. Now, let's do something serious, young people. Let's do something serious. There's nothing like Monday, there's nothing like Sunday, there's no Saturday in this matter. They want show solidarity. If they are seeing thousands of people outside anywhere they take that boy, they will know that it is not a joke to keep that boy illegally for something that, you know, to oppress him is wrong. To oppress him means to oppress a generation of people in our country that he represents. You know, say when I first day for sale, when police arrest me that time, that whole first day, now videos of Nigerians where they laugh me and then they show me. The police people say, "No be that be, we have got you." They show me videos. We'll take it down. They show me videos upon videos of different Nigerians calling for my prosecution. By this one, how they go beat ya, That's what they were showing me in the cell all night. But the next morning, When me, I go stand up, say we dey go court. My people were everywhere in court. Everywhere full of people. From that moment, I became even stronger. I know say things must change for me for the matter. So make this one be our chance to show that we are grateful for some things. Show the boy that you are grateful. Don't let them treat him. Show them that they can no longer treat us as they like. Make all those church power men for church. Which they get Nigeria. All this now overseer. Now they get Nigeria. Let me tell you the secret. See, you know if they do bad things, make your mind dey at rest. Which I tell you, you know if they do bad things, make your mind dey at rest. These general overseers, other than the money laundering that they do through the church, because church business is nothing but money laundering business. That's why Oyedepo and go dey yab for each other. Which money are you donating to me? It's not your tight money I'm spending. And you know get business. What business are they doing? Not be for inside Orisha Jaffor plane. They make $9 million cash for South Africa. With South African government season. He say Jonathan give him the money to go buy arms. He said Jonathan give her the money to go buy arms. Abi? Not with this Nigeria. Not with this Nigeria. Let me tell you why they are so powerful. When your politicians have done all these bad things, it weighs heavy on their heart. They cannot sleep. They cannot eat. They are not eat. They are human. They be human beings. No matter how you bad, those actions they their hearts. And we Nigerians will not get the culture of talking to therapists. And which kind of therapist Nigerian politician won't talk to? Imagine a Nigerian politician talking to a Nigerian therapist about what he has done in Nigeria. The therapist like will beat her down. The therapist will forget all training. The therapist will forget everything when they teach for school. Patient client confidentiality, patient doctor confidentiality out the window. The therapist go beat the politician down. Imagine you as a Nigerian therapist make a Nigerian politician call onboarding himself to you. So where did they onboarding themselves? To these pastors. I tell you. Hence the power. They have all the secrets. All the secrets in their hand like this. They have all the secret of all your politicians. That's where they go to onboarding. Hence the power of such people. Hence they how what's they show like this? They take person. That's the power they are showing you people right now. Yes. That church controls that parastatal. Everybody in that church. They don't forget say one time say our vice president was a